tragedy that happened to an HHN icon.
All right, look at the sign. Due to Hurricane Milton, it's a massive crowd. All right, this might be one of the best ornaments ever designed. Here's the little boo, UOAP. She cut out her tongue.
Okay guys, we're back at Universal Studios Florida. It's time for another Halloween Horror Nights 2024 update. Hurricane has passed. Last time we were here, right, they removed everything. So I want to see if everything is back up and operating at 100%. There's gonna be new characters at the Dead Coconut Club. We're gonna go check out that. Try some new food, some new merchandise, some more Easter eggs for you guys. And then we also brought 3D glasses. You can actually wear them inside Slaughter Sinema too. On that note, it's time to talk about the Halloween Horror Nights shirt of the day. We got the one and only Leatherface. Such a haunting image, right, on this shirt. And then even on the sleeve, it says Texas Chainsaw Massacre. We didn't get any merchandise for Hollywood this year, I think, because Six Flags also has the rights to Texas Chainsaw this year. So I think that's what happened. But on that note, let's roll the commercial. Okay, welcome back. Time to go to Citywalk, go to Dead Coconut Club, and then we'll head in for HHN. Okay, we're going to the Coconut Club. So on Thursdays, that's where the American Sirens perform. On Fridays and Saturdays, they have kind of these like punk rock vampires, kind of, you know, like the Vamp 80 Scare Zone within there. So I haven't seen that yet, so that's what we're gonna see today. Try another drink.
All right, we're back. Dead Coconut Club. All the decorations and chairs are all back.
What's your type?
A positive.
Ooh, my favorite.
Yeah, oh, good.
Nice and sweet.
Wait, enjoy the club.
Thank you, you too.
Hopefully, you know, Vlad makes it to 301.
Fingers crossed.
Okay, it's time for the drink. Deep Eddy's lemon vodka, Fernand dry curacao, lemon, cranberry, orange juice, dragon fruit syrup with Sprite. See what we're dealing with. Pretty good. Imagine kind of a watered down Mike's Hard Lemonade, but that's kind of a good thing when you're at this point in age in your life, right? You don't want it too sweet. It's a palatable, kind of a sweet Mike's Hard Lemonade. I'm gonna do 8 out of 10. I love the new different characters inside the Dead Coconut Club. Now again, they're only there on Fridays and Saturdays.
Just like that, the medallion is back. All the house posters have returned as if nothing happened. All right, we're back. Sinister and Surreal are welcoming everyone in. Everything has been reinstalled.
Tonight, and so little time to torture each of these fragile little souls.
All right, we're heading to Demon Queens now. All the queens are up on the stages right now, looking over everyone. All the props have returned for the Monstrous food booth. It looks like they never removed anything. This is wild. Now the moss and vines have returned.
I had to get pizza fries. Extra saucy tonight.
First house of the day, museum, 25-minute wait.
Okay, museum. Okay, characters were very energetic today, in your face. That was a really good run through. I think that's the most aggressive run through I've had through.
The bar looks great. I don't see any AI art. It's just a tent.
All right, it's time to go into the Wizarding World. Time to go see the Death Eaters. There's some weird like thirst trap stuff happening on with guests and Death Eaters. It's a little weird, but I have not seen them yet this season. I've just been so focused on what's going on within the loop. I haven't ventured off yet.
We've entered in. I don't see any Death Eaters yet.
It's just so interesting because once they added the Death Eaters, this became like popular. Used to come back here, it used to be a ghost town during HHN.
The Death Eater show is starting soon.
We're gonna be going into Slaughter Sinema 2 now. So we brought our 3D glasses. So first off, we're gonna go over the history of kind of the 3D glasses throughout the years and which houses they were used for. Now we have not had a technically 3D house since 2016. It's been a while, right? With Chance and everything.
Okay, time to talk about kind of the history of 3D houses and 3D glasses within HHN. So this is not what is used within haunted houses. What is used within haunted houses is a thing called Chroma Depth. This is the first ever pair of 3D glasses that we got at HHN. This is going to be for the Universal Creature Features in 3D house. This is a really cool design, right? It's almost like Frankenstein's skin. It's all sewn together. There's a bolt right there with electricity. It says Universal Studios Florida. And then it says Halloween 99. And then the same design on the side. A little bit of blood coming out right there. And then this is how the inside looks. So the first 3D house was in 1999. And then there was a house called Anxiety in 3D. And then for Halloween Horror Nights 13, we had the Fun House of Fear. So this would be the glasses for those. We have kind of, you know, a blood tint on the glasses. And then on the side, it'll say Halloween Horror Nights 13. And then the next house is going to be from HHN 2007, right? You're going to have the Jack's Funhouse in Clownovision. So a lot of people remember these glasses, right? It's like Jack's makeup. On the side, you have Jack's hair. So it says Universal Studios and then his hair on each side. So then after this year, they kind of went to more generic 3D glasses. You then had the house, the in-between for HHN 21. And then for HHN 22, you had the Penn and Teller Nuked Vegas in 3D. We had Afterlife, Death's Vengeance for HHN 23, and then Asylum in Wonderland in 3D for HHN 25. And then the final year was Lunatic's Playground 3D. You Won't Stand a Chance. So then here's a look at kind of the generic 3D glasses that they made. Just this Halloween Horror Nights on each side. Nothing really special. That is all the houses, I believe, for HHN Orlando. Hollywood has had a ton, but we're just going over Orlando's tonight. So on that note, let's go back into Universal.
Alice and I have brought some vintage HHN 3D glasses. It only works in the heavy metal hell section. It's the only section that the 3D glasses work. So if you do bring your glasses, don't wear them the entire time. Just wear them inside the heavy metal hell section. From the bedroom, kind of going into hell, and then you can take them off. Okay, I will let you know how the 3D effect is afterwards.
They did release an official kind of trailer of the trailers, so we'll play that.
This summer, the Slaughter Sinema Movie Marathon is back.
With a vengeance.
Banned in multiple states, this traveling event will redefine the meaning of shock value. Check it out before you
check out.
These newly discovered films will take over your drive-in for a limited time only.
Drop Dead Date.
From slasher flicks to spaghetti westerns, creature features to sci-fi terror, each film will thrill your senses and fill you with dread.
Bloody guts.
Never before has a collection of films created such outrage.
Crybabies.
Can you handle the horrors of Slaughter Sinema 2? Check it out before the authorities lock it away forever!
Forever! Unless there's a high demand, and then we may bring it back! Maybe!
Okay, heavy metal hell in 3D. The posters really pop. I did wear it a bunch through the rest of the house. The posters all have a really cool 3D effect, but then the 3D glasses don't really work in the other scenes. So if you do have 3D glasses, wear it when you're looking at the posters going into each one of the rooms, and then also, you know, heavy metal hell, experience that. It was cool to see the different like ghost effects that are on the wall that pop out into your face.
All right, heading into Blumhouse now. Everybody's out. Megan just has this huge mob around her. That's the most popular Blumhouse property. It's a massive crowd.
Yeah, Megan just caused this massive cluster entering into the Blumhouse scare zone. I don't know how they can fix it. They just have team members saying, keep going, keep going, keep going. But a crowd just keeps forming, you know, every couple seconds.
All right, we're heading to Torture Fair now. Everything has been opened. Looks like nothing changed. This poor guy is still struggling. One day he'll get to eat that turkey leg. Got the brazen bull. king and queen are back on the stage.
No more! No more! No more!
All right, projection effect is back up and working for the tribute store. What's going on over here? 2 boos, 1 watermelon. All little boo bags in the cart. All the little boos.
Little boos. What are we doing this year? You overproduce the merchandise. It's not selling very well because number one, right? So social media really created Little Boo and the success of Little Boo. The problem is there's no physicality of Little Boo within the park. Before we'd have, you know, the Little Boo scavenger hunt. That didn't come back. You would have Little Boo right for the facade or above. He's nowhere to be found. If he was actually in the park, people would actually take photos of him. Then it would be on everybody's Instagrams and stories. People get excited about Little Boo. So the standard guests coming in here are very confused about Little Boo. You gotta put him in the park physically next year. You're trying to ride on like the success of Little Boo in the years in the past. It's not selling well this year. And I think it's because he's not physically in the park.
Oh no! She cut out her tongue!
What was that? Hey, shit! Yo, what was the point of that? Oh, wait, that was wait.
Okay, it's time to go into monsters right now. Last time we went through, we were telling you we're doing like a little clip from the little John Murdy explanation from Midsummer Scream. So it's time to go over the next little creature or monster that Murdy talked about to explain this house a little bit better for you guys.
La Lechuza, also known as the Owl Witch. And this comes from all over Mexico, but it also comes from the southwestern United States, particularly Texas. And I'll give you again the most common iteration of this story. There's an old woman who lives in a village, the kind of old woman that, you know, people whisper about, and people become convinced that she's a witch, so they put her to death. But she comes back as La Lechuza. So she's a combination old woman and a witch. And there's one particular thing the La Lechuza does that's extremely creepy. And again, you can go on the internet and read all about this. There's like endless Reddit pages about people's encounters with La Lechuzas. But one thing that it does is late at night, if you're in your house and you hear a baby crying, the La Lechuza can disguise its voice to sound like an infant crying. And then when you go out of the house to see what's going on, it swoops down and picks you up.
Alright, it's time to go to Five and Dime because there's a new annual pass holder magnet. So you can pick this up at the annual pass holder lounge or here at Five and Dime during the daytime or the nighttime. It's a Little Boo magnet.
Alright, so you come in here with the annual pass and just scan at the register and they'll give you the magnet. And then this week's magnet is gonna be the Quiet Place right there. I don't think I've seen this hat yet. They have an Eternal Bloodlines hat, 30 bucks. Here's the Little Boo UOAP pass holder. Alright, the walking taco line is still going all the way back here. So we're just going with some alcohol right now.
Okay, so it's gonna be the Shirley Black, a Cat Head Vodka, Raspberry, Rothman and Winter Orchard Cherry Liqueur, Tart Cherry Syrup, Lemon Juice, Blueberry Popping Bobas, and Sprite. All right, a lot of sweet things going on there. Let's see. It starts off like a Shirley Temple, right? Then it kind of turns into like a sweet tart blackberry. And then like the boba, I think it's blueberry. Get the boba with a drink. It kind of like cuts that sweetness as more like of a chill drink. 8.5, really good. Nice hot summer day. They're gonna wanna have one of them. Okay, just at Ghostbusters. Now there were some changes with Slimer. There's no longer a performer there.
Slimer! Woo! Yeah!
On Twitter, someone posted this.
So someone tweeted out this. We were on the Behind the Screams tour today. While we were going through Ghostbusters, we saw creative actively changing this. They said nothing to us or to our guide. Our guide had no clue what was going on. She said we could still take pictures. So yeah, They removed the scare actor, I'm guessing for safety reasons, but it was just replaced with a stagnant figure of Slimer.
So it's just Slimer as a stagnant figure, just kind of fallen over. It looks really bad. That's one of the best characters within Ghostbusters, one of the most iconic characters of all time. And it looks god-awful. I'm sorry if you're a Ghostbusters fan and you're seeing the house now. Everything was working, it was awesome, but the Slimer thing, it's gonna be fixed. Hollywood is awesome. Oh, he's fixed!
All right, look at the sign. Due to Hurricane Milton, certain attraction experiences and restaurants may be unavailable tonight. All right, we're gonna be going to the Goblin's Feast food booth. I've not eaten here yet. I wanna try the dessert, and we need a little sweet treat, right?
Time for the Goblin's Pie. So it's gonna be a mini baked apple pie with cinnamon sugar and a bloody raspberry jam. But when it's dark out, it honestly just kind of looks like ketchup all over something. Let's see what we're dealing with. Very cinnamon, sugar heavy, right? Nice warm apple pie. It's like an upscale McDonald's apple pie. I will say there's a little too much raspberry sauce on mine. 7 out of 10. We're by the Ghostbusters Firehouse. So you know what, we gotta unbox the new Ghostbusters ornament that just dropped at Hallmark.
So here it is. The Ghostbusters Roast Him ornament. This is gonna be for 2024. There's gonna be light and sound on it. Let's open this thing up. You got some batteries. All right, this might be one of the best ornaments ever designed. Look at what, look at Stay Puft. That is so good. Okay, batteries have now been put in. So you have the button right here. We'll hit the button, see what it does.
Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Well, there's something you don't see every day. 1, 2, 3, roast up! I have a radical idea. The door swings both ways. We could reverse the particle flow through the gate. How? We'll cross the streams. Excuse me, Egon. You said crossing the streams was bad. Cross the streams. Not necessarily. There's definitely a very slim chance we'll survive. I love this plan. I'm excited to be a part of it. Let's do it. This job is definitely not worth $11,500 a year. See you on the other side, Ray. Nice working with you, Dr. Venkman. Cross them now, Spangler!
That's an awesome ornament. That's so good. Okay, so you can pick these up online or in store at the Hallmark store. Now back to Universal. Okay, welcome back. Back at the New York Public Library, HHN 33.
Okay, we just did Insidious. Oh man, every time, every time. I don't think there's anything that competes with it this year. Okay, we are exhausted. Let's go back to office. Okay guys, we are back in the office. Let's talk about some more Halloween Horror Nights updates. Okay, so October 16th, there's gonna be a special signing at 5 and Dime between 4 p.m. and 5 p.m. A lot of the artists and people from the Tribute Store team will be there autographing your artwork, so bring your past comics, bring your posters for the Tribute Store this year, and they can autograph it for you free of charge. So that is happening. And then also, there's an almost tragedy that happened to an HHN icon out in Hollywood. So on that note, let's go to a Murdy tweet.
John tweeted out this. For those who get the inside HHN Universal Studios Hollywood reference, Log Bunny, the unofficial mascot of the Terror Tram, was almost destroyed this past week. He was disassembled and tossed in the trash, but luckily he was saved and is back in action. See what happens when I fly back to Ireland? And then someone asks, who would destroy Log Bunny? Ghost of the Sites will definitely have a word with the perp if it was malicious. And John said it wasn't intentional. They just didn't know the history. Log Bunny needs to be protected at all costs. He is their icon. He's their little boo. Cherish Log Bunny, please.
This was the HHN, and the day right after the hurricane and the day that they reopened, the teams worked overnight, put everything back. It looked pretty much 100%. They even had the lettering back on the billboard. The only thing that looked different is that they had some like trees next to the queue, but everything looked like how it looked before they removed everything. You know, SEAL Team 6 came in and they put everything back. Also, Coconut Club. Coconut Club is awesome on Fridays and Saturdays with those new vampires. You know, they're dancing and interacting with people and taking selfies and meet and greets. I thought that is wonderfully done. So guys, on that note, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. If you have not already, hit the subscribe button and join the family.
We love the family.
Because I'm gonna keep you up to date on all things Universal Studios and Halloween Horror Nights around the country. So on that note, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all very soon.
And a witch.
They don't sell Hooterade here? What the heck?